Right, so I'll say, here I am in a car with Andrey Lebedev, who's come to do a tryout for a competition in the shed. Hi, Andrey.
Hey, how's it going?
How did you get here today?
Very messily. I was not sure whether to get the train or the bus, and the train line had their stats wrong, so I thought I was going to get an off-peak train, ended up being on-peak, and it stopped at every station, and now I'm late by about an hour.
You're not late. Tell me a bit about what you're going to play tonight. What's the main piece for you?
So the kind of the biggest, the meatiest one, the one that I'm most excited about, is the Barrier Sequenza.
That's what I'm excited about.
Yes, I haven't played that. I learnt that piece as a bit of a holiday project shortly after finishing university and before coming to London. I had 6 months, and that was a piece I already wanted to learn. So I learnt it then, but I haven't really played it since, and that was close to 4 years ago. So it's been fun to sort of return to that and learn it and get it up again. So
tell me a bit more about why you're playing it. What are these pieces for?
So all of this is for the ARD competition in Germany. I haven't. Yeah, so it's a competition. I'm actually really surprised that it's kind of my luck has turned out the way that actually I'm eligible to compete in it. So it's a really big competition. It's run by ARD, which is similar to the ITV or something like that. National Broadcasting Corporation. And they run a music competition each year with 3 instrumental categories. And for the first time in about 25 years, the guitar is on.
Fantastic.
So I have often looked at this. Some friends of mine were competing in the string quartet competition a few years ago, and I've had my eye on it, thinking, wow, wouldn't it be great for the guitar to be on there one day, but assuming it never would. And now actually the chance is here, and it seems like it probably is a platform that's pretty much unparalleled to anything else, I think. So hence why I've decided to compete.
So what else are you playing? What else is on your program?
For tonight, I'm playing the Dowland Fantasia. So it's all repertoire that's specific to this competition. They have categories that you have to sort of tick. So I'm playing a Dowland Fantasia, the Reverie by Rigondi, the Sonata No. 5 by Leo Brouwer, and then my own choice are the Ginastera Sonata and the Collegian Team by Vicente Asensio.
Oh, fantastic. And you're playing all those for us tonight?
I am,
That's great. So, are any of these on the Julian Bream series Trust? Which you play?
So one of them is the Brouwer Sonata is Julian Bream Trust commission.
Did you do the first performance of that?
I did, yeah.
In Wigmore?
No, that was St John's, Smith Square.
Oh, St John's.
I subsequently have played it at the Wigmore, but the first performance was at St John's.
What else did you do at that concert? Do you remember?
I played the Harrison Birtwistle piece as well, which was a new commission by the Julian Bream Trust. I played In the Woods by Takemitsu.
Fantastic.
I played my own transcription of the D minor partita, the whole thing with the jig, which is a real finger buster. And what else did I play? I think, and the Ginastera Sonata for that.
Right. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the Julian Bream Trust. How did you get involved in that? Did Julian Bream ask you? Or?
So when I auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music, I came over shortly after finishing undergrad in Australia. So I finished in November and came over pretty much straight away in December to audition, and kind of much to my delight was accepted on the spot and offered a scholarship to study on the spot for full fees. And then several months later I was contacted to say that I'd been recommended for the Julian Bream Trust scholarship, which would require me to go over and visit Julian. So I came to England in September, and about 2 days after I flew into London I was on a train to visit Julian.
Fantastic.
Spent an afternoon there, played a few pieces for him, one of which actually was the Barrier Sequenza at the time. And then after that I was offered a scholarship to play, to kind of support my studies, and then several months after that Jonathan Leithwood was meant to give the premiere of the Brouwer and Birtwistle pieces, but was unable to because of an injury. So about a month after that had happened, I've been summoned to visit Julian on the pretenses of just playing him some music, but he actually offered me there the chance to premiere these pieces at St John's. So that offer sort of came at the beginning of February, and the concert was the very beginning of December. So I had about 9 months to learn those pieces.
Fantastic.
And, we ended up having that concert.
Well, how old were you then?
That was, I would have been 21, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's quite an amazing break, isn't it?
It was really good, yeah. Big experience.
Well, it's really nice to have you here. You'll be pleased to know that Jonathan actually played in the shed the year before.
Hey.
he was due to do the Burt Whistle. So, and Laura Snowden's also played there.
Wonderful.
So you're
in good company.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks very much for coming to beautiful Oxford.
My
we hope
pleasure.
You have a nice evening this evening, and see you soon.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.